Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Spiritual Hub. It's your girl, Dr. Rose, coming to you with another message of what you need to know today. So, you guys, let's go ahead and hop into it, right? Let's see what the energies for this week is. If I am correct, I'll be posting a video today about the full moon, right? I think there's an Aries full moon today. Don't quote me on that, but I do think that there's a super moon today. So I'll be posting a video with all the information that you need to know about that. But first, let's go ahead and get into what you need to know about this up and coming week. Okay, so source, popping out. Source, what do we need to know about this up and coming week and the energies at play? What do we need to know about this up and coming energies? Okay. Hey, best friend. Thank you guys for coming on the show. All right, you guys. It's looking good. I'm liking the look of the energy for this week. It's looking very positive, very upbeat. Okay. So, you guys, for the first card, we got the Wisdom card. You know, and what is wisdom? To me personally, wisdom is learning, taking life lessons, trusting your intuition, and using your intuition to move you forward. Right? You also could be doing some studying, trying to, further your wisdom. I do feel like, you have spiritual wisdom, because if you're on my channel, you definitely are spiritually aligned. But you may also be teaching at this time. Okay? So then you've got the Temptation card. And of course, everybody has temptations, a temptation to do right, a temptation to do wrong. There's temptations for everyone. But the thing about it is, don't turn away from what you know is right. Stay balanced, stay grounded, treat others how you want to be treated, and be the change that you want to see. I know it's cliche. I know that it's easier said than done, but it's okay. You can do it, okay? Yes, you can, okay? Yes. So for the next card, we got the material and spiritual prosperity. And, the way I feel about it is whenever you are peaceful within and when you have self-love and whenever you are balanced from the inside, then your reality is what changes to be balanced. Your reality is what changes to be, more loving, more understanding, accepting, and appreciative. Okay? So we do see here that you have passion that is ignited. Thank you, Robert. Yes, Hope got this. But yes, so, you definitely have a passion ignited about something that you're doing. Something has just reawoken your flame, whether that's, talking to someone new, whether that's, thinking of a new travel trip, whether that's this new business or a new avenue, new hobby, whatever it is that you're personally working on, it's sparking your interest. And, it's not only growing your material, but it's growing your spiritual as well, while also allowing you to move forward. It seems like you're coming out of a dark time, right? Coming out of the dark night of the soul, coming out of doing shadow work, right? Like you spend so long doing shadow work, working on the inner, understanding why you get angry, understanding why you get sad, understanding your anxiousness, understanding whether you want to take medicine or herbal, whatever it is, while also learning your spiritual side. But it's like now you've balanced and you've maintained your metaphysical to the point where you're ready to move forward in the physical realm because you're balanced. You've obtained that balance. With patience and planning, you've built pillars. And shout out to Brandon for the 555, which is proper preparation prevents poor performance. One more again. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. So while you're doing, practicing, and while you're having that patience, and while you're, allowing yourself to move forward, you're also allowing yourself to make mistakes. You're allowing yourself to feel emotional. You're allowing yourself to live life. And that's the beauty of the balance that you've attained. It's some really beautiful energy. And if you needed a confirmation for the number 7 card, okay, this is your destiny. You are on your destiny path. You are who you're becoming. You are perfect in your ways. You are moving forward. You are blessed. You are abundant. You are getting your manifestations. You are making progress, okay? Yes, and don't you dare let nobody tell you that you're not, okay? Yes, why? Because people are going to say what they're going to say, so you may as well do what's best for you, which I know you are if you're on this channel. Holla if you hear me, when you feel me, okay? Yes. So we're going to do some clarification just to furthermore see, what the energies are really going to entail about that balance and how that's working with the energies. Okay, I like it. So with the wisdom card, you got the 7 of coins. So right now you're trying to work on balancing your finances while at the same time not being burdened financially, right? So understanding, okay, it takes a lot to have this. It takes a lot to have that and to do this and have stability, right? But it's not impossible because you're showing progress. At the same time, you have a Knight of Staffs coming in, which is typically somebody who is manifesting, manifesting a adventure with you. Now, this could be somebody that you know or somebody that you do not. Because of the white flag, I feel like this is somebody that you know, and they're kind of surrendering to their emotions, right? Understanding that they cannot control everything, and they're understanding like, okay, I'm going to just surrender and just go with the flow that leads me in my best direction. Okay, so you may be expecting some type of a message to come in regarding someone going with the flow of energy. Okay, so then you have the material and spiritual prosperity clarified by the 3 of Cups. Okay, y'all, so that means it's celebration time. Okay, hoo-dee-hoo. It's time to get out there and live life good. It's time to celebrate. Cheers to the good life. Yeah, okay? Absolutely. So, you're balanced. Celebrate that. Clap for that. Applaud yourself for that. Absolutely. If you feel like, hey, I've been doing good, it's time to reward myself. Go reward yourself. Get your hair did, your nails did. Get you a new outfit. Go do something that feels good just because it feels good. Okay? Money make me feel good, but then you make me feel good. Type energy. Best friend knows what I mean. Okay? Yes. So then you got the passion ignited, but we see the devil there. So, whatever has your passion ignited is also a bit of a temptation for you due to the fact that it could be an enabling situation. And what I mean by that is you have passion because you're seeing progress, growth, or a different form of a future perspective, right? But, of course, in any situation, you could choose to leave it better than you found it or worse than when you found it. And, you could have gained some addictions while working on your passions. You could have, became addicted to drinking or being addicted to, whatever it is, whether it's work, school, talking on the phone, flirting, whatever it is, this, okay? It's time to balance that. Make sure that your passions and your temptations, do not collide. Work with your good and your bad, but do not harm anyone else's situations. Do not harm others because that energy comes back. And also understand that as you do good in the world, that good always comes back tenfold. Okay? Yeah, so the negative that you do, that comes back tenfold. The positive that you do, that comes back tenfold. So you just want to know which side of the spectrum you want to be on. Do you want to be on the side that's slacking and lacking? Or do you want to be on the side that's packing and getting it done? Okay? Absolutely. So you're moving forward, and in order for you to move on, you're having to put a depth to a situation. And I know that sounds extreme, but at the end of the day, sometimes you do have to put an end to a certain thing. And usually when I see the death card, it has to do with your ego, right? So you're putting your pride aside. You're putting your emotions aside for the betterment of all, okay? Yeah, you can't be selfish. You can't be selfless. You just got to be yourself, okay? So if you're not knowing what to do in a situation, my best advice to you is do what's best for everybody. Do what's best for everybody. Okay? Try to do the best thing for everybody. And if it gets you in an emotional state to where you feel overwhelmed or as though it will not work, okay, well then you can do something different. But at least try to do best for all. But also understand that you cannot control another person. So you can want the best for all you want. But if somebody's going to sabotage it, then that's just what they're going to do. Okay? So try to work on, not only working on yourself, but also helping the most that you can to produce the most high volume energy for the people and situations that you're involved in. Okay? So then you got the patience and planning with the 7 of Cups. So yes, you've been patient. Yes, you've had a plan. But at the same time, it's like you're throwing everything up in the air. Like, you know what? If it is to be, then it will be. Some people say if it is to be, it is up to me. That's my point of view. If it is to be, it's up to me. I choose. But some other people like to, leave it to the fates, right? Leave it to the ancestors or to the universe or to God or to Jesus, whoever. So, if you're just trusting the process, then amen. Everything will work for your highest good. Keep having that faith. Keep having that, belief in everything. And just know that everything's going to be fine. Kari-san, how do you get rid of grief? Oh, hey, Christopher Brown. Thank you for the love, Mom. So, Kari, the way to get rid of grief is first to feel it. And I know that don't sound great. And you probably wanted some explanation, like you drink a tea and then the grief is gone, But no, you got to feel it. So whatever the grief is, allow yourself to sit with it, write out. Why does it make you feel the way it makes you feel? How does it make you feel? What are the negatives and the positives of the situation? What can be the lesson and the blessing of that situation? If your mind or your emotional capacity doesn't understand, writing it out is the best way to physically see your emotional state. Okay? So take your time, make a pros and cons list, or just free write. Just write whatever you feel and allow that to, bring you clarity and allow that to bring you, peace. Because whenever you understand something, then you can accept it a lot better. Okay, so for example, if you're a person who feels, anxious whenever you're around a lot of people, and you're like, okay, why am I feeling anxious when I'm around all these people? You have to sit down and plan it out and write it out and figure out, okay, I'm feeling anxious because of all these people have their energies, right? And their energies are all over the place. And then not only that, but because I'm an empath, I feel those energies already. Then not only that, I have to then rebalance my energies according to the energies that are around. And thus creates that anxiety. Okay, so for you with grief, you just have to ask yourself why you're sad about it. How, understanding that, and then maybe you need to call me or message me. I do manifesting and releasing therapy sessions, relationship counseling, a lot of really great things, hypnosis and guided meditations, things that will really help you to move forward with that energy. We can break down the subconscious meaning to really understand what the underlining issue to those emotions are. Okay? So that whenever, you get triggered in another moment where that energy wants to come back, you'll already have a combat to that, right? So also, if you're feeling that depression or even that anger, okay, if you're feeling depression or anger, count your literal blessings, okay? So let's say you have a negative thought. Okay, so immediately what you need to do is, start saying the things that you're thankful for. I'm thankful for my life. I'm thankful for the world. I'm thankful for the good. I'm thankful for the bad. I'm thankful for the blessings. I'm thankful for the lessons. And just so on and so forth. You could even be literal, like thankful for the light. I'm thankful for food. I'm thankful for water, and just change your mind based off of that. Also, if you're thinking of negative things, one quick thing that you can always do is combat it. So every time you think something negative, think something like, what if everything works out? Right? If somebody says, oh, that person's tacky, you could be like, yeah, but what if that person brings me my blessing? Amen? Like, you know what I mean? It's just a balance. But if you feel as though, that is easier said than done, I'm very much available and willing to work with you guys, okay? But we still have one more card, so let's go ahead and finish this reading up. So we have the Destiny card, right? So you're following your right path. You're being guided and protected on your journey. Clarification of this card is the Wheel of Fortune. So not only are you on your right destiny path, karma is on your good side. Or you're on karma's good side. Yeah, justice is yours. You are the victor, not the victim. Say that out loud. I am not the victim. I am the victor. I am victorious. Yeah, because you are. Okay? Yes, and also you guys, I'm just going to ask you guys to participate with some affirmations, okay? So as I say them, you can say them too, just to bring yourself more peace, harmony, and balance, okay? So I love and I am loved. I love and I am loved. I forgive and I am forgiven. I support and I am supported. I guide and I am guided. And just by saying those things, it really opens yourself up to so much more to be received from the universe. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your participation. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and book your session with me now. Stay blessed and never stressed, you guys. Much peace, much power, and much love.